So we're here at Microsoft in the greater Boston area. We're with Mr. Harry Gold, who just put on quite a interesting presentation. Harry, Overdrive Interactive. Interactive is the middle name of your company, or the last name of your company, but it seems as though what you had to say tonight is that engagement is really more important than numbers, raw numbers of data with fans and likes and that type of thing.
Yeah, well, I think specifically to fan count, I think a lot of marketing executives run around saying, oh, how many fans do we have? How many fans do we have? And they drive their marketers to build up big fan counts. So they'll have 1 million fans, but in reality, no one's engaging with their page, especially if they paid for those fans with advertising. A lot of those fans may have never even been to their Facebook page. So you do want to look at fans, and you do want a lot of fans, but more importantly, you want engagement. So that's correct. And you want to look at the engagement on your Facebook page to make sure that the fans you have are actually interested in the things that you're saying.
And with the new methodologies with Facebook, the more engagement there is, sharing and comments, the more it runs to the top of the news. I don't know if a news feed is the right term, but it's more visible. Am I right?
That's exactly right. The algorithm edge rank will grade the value of your content based on how often you've interacted with that person in the past, how many of that person's friends are interacting with that content, the type of content it is, and the age of the content. So yes, it's EdgeRank that's driving that personalization of what shows up in your newsfeed.
Now, the other myth that you seem to debunk tonight is that social media marketing, etc., is not really trackable, which many of the traditional marketers would say, well, how do you know how many people came to your site? But you seem to blow that right out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, a lot of people like to measure buzz. We've had people who say, well, what do you want out of this campaign? And they'd say buzz. And I'd say, you're going to get buzz. But let's talk about some hard metrics that actually represent escalating people through the sales process. And you've always been able to track social media because your Google Analytics or your Omniture is capturing the referring URLs of the visits to your site. So you can look through all those URLs and say which of those referring URLs belong to social sites. So you can tell how much traffic you're getting from social. You can tell how many leads you're getting. You can tell what you're doing in e-commerce sales. We have e-commerce clients, and we tell them exactly what they're doing down to the dollar from social media. I mean, I'm making it sound easier than it is. What I am saying is it's possible. And if you push your analytics people to figure it out, they will.
Then you can see it. Now, you talked about a social media map tonight. If people that are watching this video want to get a hold of that, what's the best way to do that?
You should Google Overdrive social media map, and the top listing will be my website. You click on it, and there you go. You can also go to ovrdrv.com/social-media-map. But again, just Google Overdrive social media map, and you'll find it. And oh, by the way, I'll give a little plug to our software. The way that you really track social media ROI is you get our software Social Eye, and you can get that at socialeye.com, socialeye.com, if you want to track your social media marketing.
It's been a busy day for you. Thanks so much for spending time with us.
Thank you for coming.